Hello YouTube, my name is Ozzy and today I'm going to show you how to plug in your PS3 to your iMac through the HD60 S Plus. So it's actually quite simple. Recently I've been trying to plug in my PS3 to my iMac with the HD60 S Plus, and there's been a little bit of a difficulty. With the new Xbox, with the new PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, it's quite simple. There's lots of tutorials online that show you how to plug it in with this capture card. But the one thing is I have an older system, the PlayStation 3, and there's lots of great titles with this system, and I've been wanting to play and I couldn't get it to work. So I'm going to show you the one thing you need to get this working and get it plugged into your iMac. And that thing is actually going to be the HD102 splitter. So you can find this online. I have a link for it down below if you're interested. If you don't have this, it's going to be a little bit harder to plug in your PS3 directly to your iMac. This is going to be the differentiator, and this is going to help a lot. What happens is that the PS3 has a couple extra securities built inside that Sony put into it, and it's not allowing you to plug it directly to your card into your computer without it not showing up. You'll get a black screen, or it will say to plug in your system, but system is plugged in, and the reason it's not working is because of the securities. So this allows it to bypass, and it works awesome. So I'm going to show you how to plug this in with the Elgato HD60 S Plus, and I have the slim version PS3, but it will also work with the fat version, the first generation, the bigger version. So the one thing I do want to note with the Elgato HD60 S Plus is that you have to have the S Plus. I'm not sure about the HD60 S. This setup is specific for the S Plus. If you have the HD60 S, I'm not sure how to set that one up, but I know that it will work for the 60S Plus on iMac. I have my computer here, so let's get into it, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. So it's very simple, and I'll show you guys. So first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna provide power to our systems with the RE. We're gonna have a power cord here, so let's plug that in. With our PlayStation 3, we're gonna have obviously the power cord for that, so you go ahead and plug that in. With the HD60 S Plus, we're gonna go ahead and plug in the USB-C cable. So for this one, you're gonna see the USB-C cable here. It's the only one. It's right next to the in port. There's an out port on the other side, but we're gonna plug it into this one here. That's the only plug you'll see. So we'll go ahead and plug it in like that. So what we're gonna wanna do next is we're gonna plug in our HDMI cable to our PlayStation 3. So you're gonna see your HDMI cable here. We're gonna plug that in. So then this cable from the PS3 is going to plug into our splitter, and that's going to go into the port right here, the input port. Let's go ahead and plug that. It's going to get a little messy with all these cables, but to each his own with their cable management. So what I like to do for the power on the splitter is I plug it directly into the USB port of the PlayStation. So I'll go ahead and I'll plug that in for the power. The HD60 S Plus, the USB cable is going to go to your computer. So go ahead and plug this into your computer. Then on your splitter, on the other side, you're going to have two ports. I usually put on the first port, and then this one I'm going to plug in to my Elgato. And we're going to plug it into the in port. I know it's a little bit complicated, guys, so if you want to go back and rewatch where all the cables go, you can do that, and I'll leave a stamp below for you guys. All right, so now let's go ahead and go over to our computer, and let's see what happens. All right, so once we're back in our computer, we're going to go ahead and open up the Game Capture HD. Just make sure that everything is connected nicely like how we just did on our setup. All your cables are plugged in, all your power is on, and everything is good. Once everything is good, we're going to go ahead and open up the capture card. And look at that. My PlayStation was already up. So if this doesn't pop up, just go up here to device. Make sure that you pick your capture card. I also have a cam link, but it's capture card HD60 S Plus. We're going to go ahead and click on that. If yours still doesn't pop up, make sure that your settings are okay. We're going to press on this little settings icon. And here we're going to make sure that your device, well, mine says other, but usually it would be a PlayStation 4, and then HD 720. I know that 1080 is usually what is set for PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, but we're gonna go to HD 720, which is still pretty nice quality. And that's pretty much all that I have. For quality also, I usually keep it in between good and better. I don't really push it up too much. There tends to be some sort of glitch or something with better quality. So this works great for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and click OK, and here you have it. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look. Here you have all your media. You know, I have FIFA 11. Let's take a look. And there you have it, guys. We're on our iMac. We're playing with PS3. Oh, that's awesome. So there you have it, guys. It's pretty simple. It's a little bit messy with all the cables, but once you get everything plugged in, it works great. And another thing that I'm going to be working on, maybe I'll make a video or you guys let me know, is that I have this old PS3 remote. This is pretty outdated, and I did purchase the PS5 remote, which you can also plug into your PS3. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up. If you're interested, let me know, and I might make a video to show you guys how to plug in your PS5 control to your PS3. I will have links to all of the stuff that I used, all the cables and the capture cards in the links below, so take a look. Thank you guys for watching. If you're interested in seeing more, check out my channel, and I'll see you guys again soon.